welcome to Yin Yoga. Very excited to have you here and officially kick off the fall classes for the Heart Center online. Upset that we can't be live at the Heart Center, but hoping in 2021 that we can do that. But so grateful to just be able to be here with you in one way or another. I don't know about you, but I can definitely tell that my body has been missing Yin Yoga, and can't wait to start practicing again with you every week. So we'll be here every Thursday at 7 p.m. and right here on this YouTube channel, free. This is my gift to all of you. And enough chit chat. Let's get started. Let's start nourishing our energy. And one last thing, I'm going to zoom in because I think that you guys are a little too far. Push it down just a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. So you can see me better. There we go. Not so far away. All right, let's get comfortable seated on a mat or the ground, however you choose to do your practice at home. Just settling in for this 44-minute evening practice meant to unwind tonight, to nourish, to recover. Going to waken up the spine and waken up our breath, doing some spinal breathing. So we're going to inhale and expand our arms out. Exhale and curve the spine and come inward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just feeling that spine opening and closing. And one more. Exhale out. Drop the hands down. If you're sitting on a bolster like I am, I'm going to drop to the floor. So I'm going to remove that bolster. We're going to do some side stretches. I'm going to start by reaching over to my left. So my left hand's going to come out to the side. And my other arm's going to follow. My bottom is maintaining contact with the floor. Elongating, feeling the stretch down the side of my body. If this is too intense, you can always bring that hand back. The farther away it goes from our body, the deeper the stretch. let's go to the other direction and
moving out. Stretch the other side of the body. Working on each side. What feels different?
back up. Good. And last but not least, let's do some spirals, waking up the waist. Starting in one direction, just really small, rotating the body around slowly and intentionally. Going until you're making as big a circle as you can. And then pausing and going back in the opposite direction. Working your way back to small circles. And coming back to stillness. Good. So we're going to work on some breath work. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do a deer. We're going to get into deer posture so we can work on some breath and some purging. Deer is when we're going to bring one leg in front of us like a 4, and the other leg is going to come right behind us. So let me twist on my mat so you can see it from the side here. And one of the things we want to pay attention to is we want to make ourselves level. So sometimes we need to balance ourselves, and I actually just forgot my blanket. So let me get my blanket. Forgive me. So my blanket I'm going to use to level myself, and I'm actually going to put it under the portion of my bottom that actually is connecting to the floor, because that's going to help center me. So just like this. One leg in front, the other coming around the side, feeling it here in the hips. It's a hip opener. And we're going to just do some breath work to release, to purge, let go of some things that may be weighing us down. And we're going to just take these deep breaths in, filling up the belly, the lungs, and then we're going to just sigh it out on a... So let's go ahead when you're ready. Take a breath in. And sigh it out. In. Sigh it out. In. Sigh it out. Sigh it out. In. 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 Sig Again, in, side out. Continue at your own pace. Let's take one more breath in and side out. Good. Gonna slowly disengage those legs, bringing them into each other, pulling that blanket out from underneath. And let's just do some butterfly wings. Good. All right, so keep that blanket nearby. We're gonna move into the other side, recognizing that both sides will be not the same, they're full different. This one, I'm a little bit farther. So put that blanket under my bottom that is making contact to help level me out. And then settling into this posture here. Getting comfortable with our breath, breathing through the sensations as the hip is opening here. And this time on the sigh out, we'll breathe in and we're gonna exhale out. So just a shh initially with your mouth and then a still inaudible, still a sigh. Inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Continue at your own pace. Take one more deep breath in. And slowly begin to move the blanket out, bringing that back leg around, front again into this butterfly mode, which is butterfly wings, stretching out those legs. All right, we're gonna do the next evolution, I would say, of the deer pose by going into a pigeon. So same concept with the deer pose of having that leg in the front and the leg in the back, but the leg in the back is gonna be fully extended. So I'm gonna start going to my right. So my right leg is going horizontal right in front of my body. And I'm gonna come up and extend out my back leg. My arms can stay up like this, or I can come down and sleep. It's a pigeon in CrossFit, it's what we call it, but it's a swan. It's a swan in Yin Yoga. But it's another hip opener. Breathing. Let's focus the breath and release on the sigh out. So taking a deep breath in, sighing it out. Inhale. 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 Continue at your own pace. One more deep breath in. And hoo it out. If you're sleeping your swan, one hand on top of the other, pushing yourself up. Rolling back onto the bottom, bringing that leg back around. And let's just take a moment extending the legs out in front of us. Stretching any way that feels good or right. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna move to the other side. So I'm going to the left. This is now my left leg's gonna be in front. So I'm coming up, sliding that back leg back. Make sure I'm in the camera. Sleeping, coming down. And for our breath work, this time let's sigh out a ho sound inaudibly. So we'll take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. Inhale. Inhale. Continue at your own pace. Take one more deep breath in. Sigh it out. Your swan is sleeping, gently pushing yourself back up. Rolling back onto the bottom, bringing the legs forward. You can bounce those legs, stretching them out just a little bit. Our next pose is going to be a half saddle. So we're going to do this on both sides, so one at a time. You're going to want to usually prop yourself up and have a reclining position. So you'll see that I put 2 blocks here. I'm going to start them stacked this way. Hopefully I am still flexible enough to go down that way. If you are really flexible, you might not need the blocks. So let me get into the pose, and then you can kind of make that call. And also I might have to adjust. So main thought process is you'll bring your bottom up to the base of the recliner that you've built yourself. And I'm going to start with my right leg so that you can see it. Swing it back and recline like this as a half saddle. For this one, we can just hang out and relax, breathing through the sensations. If you want to try full saddle, that's with both legs going back. But if you're like me, we will give each side its time, but separately, so we can at least melt in the pose, enjoy it. Being propped on a reclined bolster block combo is pretty delicious. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Slowly push yourself up, stretch out that leg. Take just a moment. And then we're going to transition to that other side. So once again, bottom up against the bolster. I'm going to kick the other leg back. That's away from you. And come back and relax. Once again, remember that each side will feel different. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. Gently begin to push yourself back up to a seated position. Bring that leg around. And then we're going to go ahead and clear out our materials. And we're going to prepare for Shavasana, or our version of Shavasana. Gonna make myself a little blanket pillow here. And when you're ready, gently lower yourself onto your back. And once you're on your back, I'm gonna invite you to lay your hands on your lower abdomen. They can be up here, or like mine are right here. And I want you to imagine that you feel a warmth of golden light coming from your hands, creating this golden energy ball there in your lower abdomen. It's warm and nurturing. As that warmth seeps out from the ball, traveling to every area of your body, it melts away any tension, putting you in a further state of relaxation. Now that that warmth has fully encompassed your body and you're officially melting into the floor beneath you, I want you to bring your attention to your breath. With your eyes gently closed with every inhale, imagine a deep navy blue light is coming in with the breath, filling the body. That navy blue light goes down to the lower abdomen, meeting that golden ball, and they dance together in a beautiful collective movement, working together to nourish and restore you. With every breath, you bring in more of that deep navy blue light. Seeing it travel down to that golden ball. Redirect your attention back down to that golden ball of light in your lower abdomen. See it spiraling and filled with pieces of that deep navy blue that you've brought into the body. And I want you to imagine that you push that energy ball down, running underneath you, traveling up your spine, over the face, then back over the chest to that lower abdomen. And then with another breath, go ahead and push it down again, running it underneath you, up the spine, over the face, across the chest, back to the lower abdomen. Continue this cycle, this orbit that's nourishing and balancing your body. Sync the cycle with your breath, slow and steadily. Breathing it up the spine, over the face. Exhaling it down the chest and back to the lower abdomen. ahead and allow that ball of light to travel one more time underneath you, up the spine, over the head, across the chest, and then allow it to rest back in that lower abdomen. If your hands have fallen to each of your sides, bring them back onto that lower abdomen. With each breath, feel yourself breathing in the energy from all around your body, concentrating it into that golden energy ball that you've now stopped and planted in your lower abdomen. Taking this moment to settle the energy. Taking this moment of knowing that you have this storage of energy that you've cultivated and is there to take care of you. This is a gift of engaging in your practice this evening. It brings you a calming and a peace that you find in that warmth that's filling your abdomen right now. Gently let your hands fall back to your sides. Start to wiggle your toes, using your fingers to feel the mat or ground beneath you. Gently moving the head from side to side. Bringing your awareness back to the space that you're in. When you're ready, go ahead and gently push yourself up to a seated position. Coming to a place where we began our practice. Just take a moment to notice how your body feels. Notice any subtle sensations. Notice the calmness, the inner peace. Notice the rejuvenation and restoration. And if you find that you're still tired, or there's places of discomfort, no judgment, just acknowledging it, increasing your awareness of your body and the space. Let's close out our practice by doing 3 pulling down the heavens and verbally, audibly chanting the sound of she to activate our 3 energy sources: the spirit, the heart, and our physical being. Hands are going to run along the sides of our body, palms facing the earth. Flip to the sky halfway over the head and then bringing it down through us. She. Second time, palms to the earth, flip to the sky, pull it through. She. Final time, earth, sky, she. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you next week, or join me tomorrow for Qigong at 8 a.m. Namaste. Thank you.